What's up, guys? We're going to be stretching our legs just a little bit today, and we're going to be discussing cannabis and the limbic system. So, let's go. Cannabis and its active constituents, particularly tetrahydrocannabinol and cannabidiol, have been shown to interact with various parts of the nervous system, including the limbic system. The limbic system is an intricate network of structures in the brain that plays a crucial role in the processing and the regulation of emotions, memory, and learning. Research suggests that cannabis may have a positive impact on the limbic system by modulating the activity of certain neurotransmitters and receptors that are involved in these processes. THC, for instance, has been shown to interact with the CB1 receptors in the brain, which are predominantly found in the limbic system. When it binds to these receptors, it can alter the normal functioning of the limbic system, leading to changes in mood, behavior, and perception. Studies have shown that THC has a biphasic effect on the limbic system. At low doses, it can induce euphoria, relaxation, and mild sedation, which have been linked to decreased activity in the amygdala, an area in the limbic system involved in the processing of emotions. At high doses, however, THC can lead to anxiety, paranoia, and other adverse effects that are associated with increased activity in the amygdala. On the other side, CBD has been shown to have anxiolytic and antidepressant effects by interacting with different receptors in the limbic system. It has a structural similarity to endocannabinoids such as anandamide, which can increase levels of serotonin and important neurotransmitters for regulating mood and anxiety. CBD has also been shown to modulate the activity of GABA receptors, which play a key role in anxiety and depression. Cannabis can interact with the limbic system, particularly through the activity of CBD and THC. While THC can lead to changes in mood and behavior depending on the dosage, CBD has anxiolytic and antidepressant effects. Nonetheless, more studies are needed to better understand the precise nature of cannabis's effect on the limbic system and how this might impact different individuals based on factors such as genetics, dosage, and prior exposure to cannabis. Alright, so I'm jumping back in halfway through just to ask you again to please subscribe and like, and if you want to, you can even hit my Patreon up, and you can also buy me a coffee now. I love coffee. Buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Anyways, I love you guys. Back to weed. THC has been found to bind to CB1 receptors in the brain, which are concentrated in the limbic system. This binding can result in a range of physiological effects, including changes to mood and activity levels. Meanwhile, CBD has been found to modulate the activity of receptors involved in anxiety, which can lead to a calming effect on the limbic system. This system is made up of several key parts, including the amygdala, hippocampus, hypothalamus, and thalamus. The amygdala in particular plays an important role in processing emotions such as fear, anxiety, and aggression. When we encounter potentially dangerous situations, the amygdala quickly responds by triggering the release of stress hormones and enhancing our ability to respond quickly to the threat. The hippocampus is another important part of this system, and it's involved in the consolidation of new memories and the retrieval of old ones. It is also thought to play a role in spatial navigation and orientation. The hypothalamus is involved in regulating body functions that are essential to survival, such as hunger, thirst, body temperature, and sleep. It is also involved in the regulation of the autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary body functions such as heart rate and blood pressure. The thalamus is responsible for relaying sensory information such as sight, sound, touch, and taste to the cortex, to the outer layer of the brain where conscious processing takes place. Some studies have suggested that cannabis use may be associated with altered brain structure and functioning in the limbic system. For example, one study found that chronic cannabis users had reduced amygdala volumes compared to non-users. Another study found that cannabis use was associated with increased activity in the amygdala during emotional processing tasks. If you flip that coin, other studies have suggested that cannabis may have therapeutic potential for conditions such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder, all of which involve changes in the limbic system. CBD in particular may be able to modulate the activity of the limbic system in a way that promotes emotional regulation. Now, while there is evidence that suggests that cannabis can affect the system, the exact nature of its effects and their clinical significance remain a topic of ongoing research. That's Cannabis and the Limbic system down. Hope that helps you understand that a little bit better. Next week, I think we're going to be discussing, what is it? Tourette's. Cannabis and Tourette's. So look forward to that. Alright, till next time, guys. Deuces. That's treses. Deuces.